It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden.
Let's go. Let's go.
Tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Atlanta Hawks.
All right.
Short jumper stays out. Here comes the screen. To Dennis Smith Jr. Gets it in the left corner. Rebound taken by the Hawks. And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Trae Young down low for Turner. From the painted area, won't go down. Knicks with the basketball. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Here comes the screen to Trae Young. 4-3. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
The possession lies with New York. Nothing going here on that drive. Cleans it up. Blocked away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Trae Young lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson missed his first. That one goes.
Another possession, they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
New York in control of the basketball.
All right, let's go.
Here comes the screen. Smith. Down to 5 on the 24. Oh, he had him there for a second. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Trae Young. Goes to the right side. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. First quarter's complete. The Hawks with the lead. Jay, one quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a
to Parker. The Knicks secure the rebound. To Payton. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Payton. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hands in his face. No problem for Elfrid Payton.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been... better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Come on, man. Man, this shit pissed me off.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Come on, man, come on.
Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the out?
We know what's coming. Go get him.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create. Contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Gets it in the right corner. Smith. Count the basket at the rim.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
It's Atlanta ball. Greg Monroe snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Dennis Smith Jr. 3 for 3 in this first half.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
From long range. No good. To Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That boy's living his best life.
Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And he drains it.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Smith. To Kevin Knox. That pass stolen by the Hawks. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Nope, first one does not go. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Won't go. Whoa, what a finish.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Curling inside. Shot from in close, no good. Plenty of contact. The shot, no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Hawks have it. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Oof. This doesn't look good. The Knicks are going to make some changes. You'd hate to see anybody get hurt. That appeared to be a lower body injury. Missed the foul shot. That'll be out. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Now a steal by Atlanta.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Possession lies with New York. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
To Parker. Nice pass to get things going.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Here we go. I got him.
To Kevin Knox. Nothing going here on that drive. New York with 4 to shoot. Layup goes down. Well done.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Knocked loose. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Short jumper stays out. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Trae Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. For 3. Contested shot. Marcus Morris can't hit.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here we go. Set it up.
To Kevin Knox. Down low to Monroe. It's a big finish.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Greg Monroe sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Has a chance. The shot almost.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Trae Young to Parker. Trae Young driving right to the basket. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Curling inside. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Trae Young. Fires the three. Rebounds pulled down by New York. To Monroe. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Trae Young. Greg Monroe swats it. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Here we go. I got him. I got him.
Deep left corner. Kevin Knox. 4-3. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Trae Young. To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good.
I got this clown. Let's go. I got him. Let's go.
To Marcus Morris. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Not that time.
Oh, yeah. Me and you.
Kevin Knox. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's Atlanta.
I got him. I'm on here.
Trae Young to Parker.
Hey, good contest.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Marcus Morris, the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message.
All right,
Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Knicks are way out in front. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
To Julius Randle. able to convert inside.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
He was hacked. They let it go. To Julius Randle. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Kevin Knox. Has a look. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Hayden into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Julius Randle. No, I missed a short one there. Great feed. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Shot won't go. Hawks with the basketball. Shot from the lane won't go. To Payton. Taj Gibson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Hayden to Julius Randle. And count the basket inside.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Trying to cash in. That's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
It's Atlanta ball. Trae Young. Hayden with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Julius Randle. Alex Len. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Knicks with 4 to shoot. And counted at the rim.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. That'll be... Oh, he had it.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
To Kevin Knox. Bullock can't connect. Knocked loose. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Easy path to the rim.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Parker. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities. To Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Allen Crabbe. Fires the three, and that's rebounded by Randall. Got it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Hawks have it. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
He gets it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Goes to the right side. Parker. At his core, he is dangerous. Jabari Parker, wide open, drills it.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Coach has seen enough. He wants some change.
We got this. Let's go.
To Allen Crabbe. Deep 2 there, won't go. New York Knicks basketball.
I'm on D.
Payton to Monroe. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Parker. Short jumper won't go down. Payton into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And the finish at the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Here comes the screen.
Hands off, get the board.
It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
New York with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. The shot by Payton won't fall. Deep three at the buzzer. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Knicks put one in the win column with a solid performance. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks. The Hawks didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Bench points.
The New York Knicks had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the New York Knicks. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. The One made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot, but for good reason. There's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe has helped prepare him for this new journey in the league. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now, but keep it locked here for all the latest. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. The One made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot, but for good reason. There's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe has helped prepare him for this new journey in the league. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now, but keep it locked here for all the latest. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.